Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain Free You. In this video I just wanted to talk to you about low self-image and where it comes from. So where does low self-image come from? Before I jump into it, let's enjoy the woods behind me. A couple of nice deep breaths. Loving the weather out here. It's beautiful in the shade, sunny. Nice breeze, a couple of nice deep breaths. Notice the safety as you do this. You are in fact safe right now in the moment. Excuse me, a little itchy. All right, so where does low self-esteem come from? You know, and many of us will say, well, I've always had low self-esteem. I've always felt this way. I always felt like I wasn't good enough and I didn't fit in, and maybe there were some mean kids at school, and maybe all it took was one mean kid in elementary school to make you feel like you weren't good enough and kind of set a pattern up. And then as you started looking for evidence that you weren't good enough, you found it everywhere, right? You know, may have had nothing to do with you, but a couple of kids were talking in the corner and you weren't part of it. And so because you felt you had low self-esteem, you didn't even walk over and go, hey guys, what's up, right? So where did low self-esteem come from? And I will tell you, it was given to you. It was a gift from the universe, from other people. It's not born. I tell you, we are not born with low self-esteem. The example I love to give is, you ever see, you know, a 2-year-old with bad self-esteem? No, they're just happy and they love life and everything's good. They might get upset, they might get angry, they might cry. But they're not walking around saying, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, nobody likes me. Right? We're born with all the confidence and self-image that we need. The problem is, some of us, you know, had the lottery of some crappy parents who may have given us the impression that we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not whatever enough, right? Parents, brothers, sisters, family, cousins, kids at school, right? And we have a couple of life experiences that makes us feel bad or left out, and pretty soon we adopt and we take on this image of ourselves that says, I'm not very good, I'm not very this, I'm not very that. And that can really shape how we go through life. You know, it can really shape a lot of our life. And what I want to tell you in this video, and there goes that neighbor. Now he's working with the bandsaw, or a circular saw. Noisy guy. So what I want to tell you in this video is that if you have this feeling of low self-esteem, this low self-image, that's not who you are. That's who other people told you that you were. And for some reason, it's very common, but for some reason, so many of us accept that. And so what I'm going to encourage you to do is start taking a look around at all the reasons why you are enough, right? And I don't know if you guys remember the reticular activating system video I did, where basically, whatever belief we hold in our head, the job of the brain is to constantly scan and look for evidence and confirmation that that belief is true. So if you believe that you're not good enough and that other people don't like you and that, you know, you're not worth much, your brain is going to be scanning all the time for evidence and confirmation that you really are not good enough and that people don't love you, they don't like you, right? You're not that popular. Whatever the belief is, the brain's going to scan for that and find evidence of it everywhere. So what do you think would happen if you made a decision that said, screw it, I'm not buying into that anymore, I am good enough, I'm well liked, I'm great in social situations, I'm all this stuff, right? What if you formed that as your core belief? Your brain, by just function of how it works, is going to scan the horizon for evidence and go back into your memory and look for evidence of that being true. And so it really depends on where you place your focus, right? If you're looking for all the reasons why you're a piece of crap, your brain's going to find them, and it'll go back in memory and find all the examples and all the stories as to why that's true. But if you decide that, no, I'm not a piece of crap, I'm really a great freaking person, and people love me, and you know, I'm very capable, and I'm very smart, and I'm very personable, make that decision and let the brain do what it does. It's going to look for evidence that that is true. So whatever you believe, it's really a decision. And it's a decision that you can take on purpose and really choose what you want to believe, and then the brain will do the work to prove it to you. So, low self-esteem, where did it come from? It was a gift from other people. And guess what? You can give it back, or you can throw it in the freaking trash, because you don't have to keep somebody else's opinion of yourself. You can form a new opinion of yourself simply by deciding to believe that you are better than these other people have convinced you that you were. Just had an email exchange recently where somebody was saying, yeah, when I was in middle school, there was a bunch of mean girls. Boy, did they pick on me. And ever since, I felt like I didn't belong, that I wasn't good enough. And so, again, what I'm telling you here is, you get to, now as an adult, look in the mirror and go, screw them, they don't matter. I'm a damn good person. I'm capable, I'm lovable, I'm personable, I'm happy, things are good. And that's who I'm going to be moving forward, right? And if the alter ego video from a couple of days ago helps step into this new persona, this new heroic self of yours that is actually somebody who loves themselves and does it with ease and discards the bullshit opinions of what other people think, which was 3 days ago. How to not care what other people think or the opinions of others. So look, I guess the overall message for the past several days is, we're adults now, and we get to decide how we show up in this world. Instead of just saying, well, this is how I've always been, and there's no way I can change it. I don't buy into that. I think we can all decide who and what we want to become, step into that new persona, and start living life differently. Because if you don't like yourself, why are you telling yourself that I've always been this way and I don't like myself and so I can't do anything about it? Yes, you can. I don't care how old you are, right? And I have messages from people who are saying, I'm in my 70s and I'm finally learning some new things that I wish I knew, 40 years ago. And so it's never too late to look in the mirror, smile, and go, you know what, I love you. And I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to start treating myself better. I'm going to start seeing myself as more capable, lovable, as I am enough, right? So I hope you guys found this message encouraging. Low self-esteem, again, it was given to you. And you can give it back or throw it in the trash. You don't have to keep it. Keeping it is your choice. And I'm encouraging you to make a different choice and get rid of that low self-esteem, because it was never yours in the first place. As a 1-year-old, as a 2-year-old, you had no self-esteem problems. Somebody else heaped that on you, and you've been carrying it around ever since. Time to take that crap off, throw it away, and step into a 20, 30, 40, 50, 70-year-old version of that 2-year-old who thought, I'm God's gift to the world. So I hope you found this message useful, helpful, encouraging, empowering. And I know you can do it. It's up to you. So love you guys and gals. We will talk to you soon.